by doing the Sweet Euphoria stuff. And we launched an Etsy page where I sell shit online now. So if you ever want some gifts, we do cake and cupcake toppers right now, which are super cute. If you can go on our Etsy page, you can buy them there. And then we're going to be launching a few cool things in the next couple weeks. One product I can show you, which is pretty cool. If you want to see it, do you want to see it?
Hells yeah.
Okay, cool.
Send the samples.
Yeah. All right, so it's not decorated all the way, but pretty much it's a cookie box set. So inside you'll get 6 beautifully. I mean, I test this crap out so many times. At this point, these cookies are fantastic.
I tested the cookies out.
You know what I mean? Like
research. Got to do research.
I made 1,000 different recipes. I tweaked them a bunch. I did all the science to it and everything, and finally was able to get these perfect cookies that I needed. But you get 6 cookies in a box. Then it gets sent just like this, our little logo. It'll have a cute bow on it and all that jazz, but it's a cute gift that you can send to somebody. Because at this point, no one's going to each other's houses. I mean, I haven't seen Jose in God knows how long. So this would be the perfect gift to send to that person who doesn't want to come to see you.
How much?
The cookie boxes are going to be $15, and they can be shipped nationwide. And then you can choose overnight shipping. You can choose 2-day shipping, and we're just going to do those 2 just because we want to keep the freshness of the cookies.
Don't get coronavirus in your heart.
What's Dewey?
It's the base. LOSO__G. Deacon, the engineer.
Oh my God.
Is that your YouTube intro? Hi, it's me, Jen Edwards. I run all things bakery. Sweet Euphoria, super sweet.
How art thou? How have thy been?
I have been good. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. How have you been?
How have you been handling COVID? How have you been handling, all this?
In regards to my own personal work or real work?
Yeah.
In regards to everything, how have you been handling
your cupcakes?
So Jen's, for the record, everybody, Jen's a pastry chef amongst other things. She is what we like to call a Renaissance woman. But right now she's focusing. She's working on, because everybody needs to eat cake and shit. But the food industry hasn't been hit hard by COVID, and you seem to be doing all right. Yeah, you managing.
No, the food industry has been hit pretty freaking bad. It's really bad, actually. But some companies with big names, obviously, they have the capital to stay alive, and they've did huge pay cuts and all that other stuff just to keep it going, which sucks. And they take advantage of the salaried worker because they can. So it's been rough, very stressful. They've sent us mental health seminars so that we can.
Oh my God! Hey, let's not pay you more, but we're gonna pay for mental health seminars. Holy shit! That's very insulting. We're gonna overwork you and not pay you anything, but here's a mental health seminar. What the fuck is that?
Here's this so that you can feel like you're valued. Thank you.
Wow.
And then we were given a gift for working. Cookies? For working, no.
What? When they sent you cookies, what did they do?
More work? They gave you more work?
No, they gave us a gift as a thank you for working during the lockdown and everything, and it was a sweater.
Oh my God! These assholes.
It was a sweater.
And what does the sweater say? What does it say?
We'll keep baking for you. So it's just pretty much telling us that we'll continue to work no matter what. So.
Okay, I mean, whatever.
I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I'm glad, honestly. I would rather have had a job than not, honestly, because I was so afraid during COVID because all of my, literally every friend of mine got let go. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Who's going to pay my bills? This is insane. I went into an extreme, don't spend money, go into complete broke mode where it's here's $20, make that last because you need to save every paycheck that comes in because you're too afraid of what happens. And my landlords were insanely awesome about it. And they were pay what you need. But because they were so cool about it, we made sure to keep paying the right amount. So we kept that good relationship. And but they were extremely understanding, and they like checked up on us all constantly, which was nice. But yeah. And then I've tried to make extra side money by doing the Sweet Euphoria stuff, and we launched an Etsy page where I sell shit online now. So if you ever want some gifts, we do cake and cupcake toppers right now, which are super cute. If you can go on our Etsy page, you can buy them there. And then we're going to be launching a few cool things in the next couple weeks. One product I have, I can show you, which is pretty cool. If you want to see it, do you want to see it?
Hells yeah.
Okay, cool.
Send the samples. Yeah.
All right, so it's not decorated all the way, but pretty much it's a cookie box set. So inside you'll get 6 beautifully. I mean, I test this crap out so many times. At this point, these cookies are fantastic.
I tested the cookies out.
You know what I mean? Like
research. Gotta do research.
I made 1,000 different recipes. I like tweaked them a bunch. I like did all the science to it and everything, and like finally was able to get like these perfect cookies that I needed. But you get 6 cookies in a box. Then it gets sent just like this. Our little logo. It'll have a cute bow on it and all that jazz, but it's a cute gift that you can send to somebody. Because at this point, no one's going to each other's houses. I mean, I haven't seen Jose in God knows how long. So this would be the perfect gift to send to that person who doesn't want to come to see you.
How much?
The cookie boxes are going to be $15, and they can be shipped nationwide. And then you can choose overnight shipping. You can choose 2-day shipping. And we're not going to do, we're just going to do those 2 just because we want to keep the freshness of the cookies. But yeah.
So like last time we spoke when you were on, I mean, Sweet Euphoria was a thing, but it feels like you've been more aggressive with the brand lately. I believe you redid the logo too?
Oh, we redid the entire logo. We rebranded everything. We pretty much did a whole new relaunch, which we did in September. So right now we're just trying to focus on that. We've gotten really good. We got a lot of orders recently, which has been really nice. And, you know, because of that, that's made us want to do more. And we've just gotten really creative, and we're doing more cakes. We're doing more cookies. We're doing a lot of local orders, which is nice. And I think it has to do with the fact that people are online more. People are online, or they're trying to send gifts to their families, or they're trying to celebrate something in some way because they can't party like they want. So they want to add those cute little details to cupcakes because they can't do it themselves. So it's been a big success so far. So we're kind of going full throttle with that. Look at the police. I hear it. It's coming for you.
Right?
They're coming for your cakes.
Yeah.
They want to know if you got donuts.
No donuts yet. Maybe. Soon. But the flavors, if you want to know what the flavors are right now, we have a flourless chocolate chip that have pecans. We have a Ranger cookie that has coconut and pecans and oats. And then we have a chocolate chunk, which I'm still playing with that one, but it's chocolate chunk.
Are you doing anything specific for like the Thanksgiving and like Christmas holiday? Like any sort of cookies? So, I saw y'all did something for Halloween, which I didn't know it was Beetlejuice. I'm an idiot.
It's okay. Yeah, so for Thanksgiving we did these cupcake toppers that look like slices of pie. So like they're pretty cute. And then we did a whole fall theme, which is like pumpkins and like being thankful and all that other stuff. So that, and they can go straight on cupcakes. And then we do larger versions that can go on cakes, which is pretty cool. And then we're going to be doing if you have a pie or you have a larger cake, you can put a plaque that's all edible that you can put right on top. And it's like thankful, and we can customize it to like the Edwards family and stuff like that. So that it adds that little extra detail. And then Christmas time, we have a lot of new things coming up. I actually want to do we're going to do it. It's going to happen, but it's going to be like a 3D decorating cookie kit. So like you'll get to decorate the cookies and then you can build them and they can stand on their own and like be a whole decorative thing.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So that will be fun. And that way it could be
like
more
a ginger person house.
Like a gingerbread house. Yeah, like a gingerbread house.
Ginger person house?
Ginger person.
I was like,
Weirdo.
what is that? So yeah, so it's basically like that, but it's gonna be like a sleigh or like a tree that is 3D, and you can literally put it anywhere, as long as like no animals can get it because they'll eat it up, like my dog. But that's the next thing we're gonna be working on.
Okay, how would you say?
Sounds tasty.
Everything will be tasty. Jose knows. He knows that I make some good stuff.
Son, I didn't know what good pastries tasted like until I lived with her. Like, I used to get all my pastries from the bodega. So I was just
Chips
up on the
Ahoy,
bodega snacks.
Fucking famous Amos.
Yo, you know those the shit I used to love. You know the honey buns. You know the honey buns with the little filling, with the little like cherry filling.
I was joking. Is that what you?
Yo, that used to be my fucking shit.
Okay, but those are delicious. I'm not gonna lie. Even being a pastry chef, those honey buns are delicious.
Top
everything,
tier, bro.
And then the croissants. I used to get the croissants from the little bag, and I thought them shits was good. And then she brought me a croissant, and I was like, "What is this?"
Croissant?
And it tasted good. I was like, I really didn't know what good food tasted like.
Because you lived,
it's crazy. Because I grew up.
Your bliss, bro.
And then he lived with the chef for 2 years, and now look at him. He's like a whole freaking chef on his own.
Come see me, bro. Come see me.
Getting super
I can make
fancy.
anything.
First time I came to his house, what did he make? He made me truffled mashed potatoes. I was like, what is this? I was like, what is this truffled mashed potatoes?
Step your game up, son. Step your game up.
That boy's unamused.
All right, listen. Do you even have your menu set up already for Thanksgiving? Because I do. Like,
you have a menu?
Yes,
I have several menus. I have several menus. That's how I'm a 4-dimensional being. So I have menus for the next 3 years.
Nerd.
And
all right, nice. So how do you? I mean, are you optimistic about the future? Like, or are you just still in a state of uncertainty? How do you see, I guess, the food hospitality industry in the future, and how do you see your place in it?
Well, I think the food industry right now is going to suffer. Honestly, they're going to suffer in the sense like you're not going to get those family-owned restaurants anymore because they can't really afford it to stay alive. So that's why like that whole like support small business is important, because like you want to keep those like places open. What you're going to get is that you're going to get a lot more chain restaurants opening and stuff because they are the ones that have the capital to like sustain what's happening. Mm-hmm. And like now with the whole third wave that's going on, they're going to shut down pretty like earlier now again. It's going to be bad. Like I'm kind of optimistic. Like I know in Brooklyn right now, like all of those outdoor dining places are doing really well, but it's not enough for them to like survive because with the food costs and labor costs and to, like keep the lights and rent, like they're probably just doing minimum. Like, so I don't know. Right now I think online stuff is the way to go. Like, so that's why I'm super excited about doing the online things because you don't have to really interact with anybody like face to face. You kind of can just like make your order and send it out. And like, it's just easier. I think it's easier. I think it's better if everyone kind of joins those third-party apps like Caviar and all that stuff and Postmates because like that's giving the opportunity for them to be seen by everyone who's staying home and ordering in. So, but
have you been inside this whole time?
No, I've been commuting since day one. So I work like literally. She
works in the city.
Yeah, I've been the essential worker every day. So
cookies are essential, bro.
Yep, cookies and cake are essential. So
they're important.
They're important.
Damn.
So it's kind of up in the air still. You saying online is the way to go.
I definitely think online or the third party. Like I know with my company, I'm not going to say what company I work for, but we have signed up for everything like Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, and DoorDash will literally travel all the way from Manhattan, like Midtown to Queens and Brooklyn and Staten Island. Like they have such a wider range that we will take deliveries anywhere. So like you have like other companies should. The only thing that sucks about these companies is that they take like 30% profit. So
that's crazy.
It sucks, but like
that's so fucking expensive.
Yeah, that's why they're so expensive.
That's a huge chunk.
They take 30% from the restaurants than like overall sales. So it sucks, but
holy fuck.
It shows the it helps. Like if someone who's in Queens or Brooklyn, wants a specialty cake and they only want it from that bakery, guess what? They can order from DoorDash and it will be and they can get it. They can have whatever they want just by going online and going on an app.
They're gonna dash it to their door. That's
exactly. And so like that's kind of the way to go right now. Like it's just and they really do suck. They do suck because the people who come in, like they're very rude. They don't care. Like they're not
on their little bikes with motors.
Yeah, and they come up and they're like they want you to come out and you're like, listen, you have to come in. Like or like, do you have a car? Like you have to have a car. Like we can't give you these items unless you have a car. And,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of it's pretty intense, but as much as I don't like using them, they are the best. That's just in the business I work, that's an additional like $5,000 that we are able to make. Like, and that's just
after the 30%?
That's after the 30%. Yeah, that's an additional $5,000 that we would have not made. So like it's a good profit for like, hey, that just pays the labor for the week or something like that.
So like everybody's ordering online and stuff like that. And you've been getting more orders. I don't know if that's because you've just been more aggressive about like your business or maybe clearly people aren't going to stores. But do you think like that maybe this will kind of set a trend just like moving forward? Because like, I mean, I clearly don't know much about the food industry, but I would imagine that like if I could just like ship everything, I guess I wanted to just do deliveries and not have to worry about like having like a storefront and, you know, managing, you know, I guess the spot from that. And like, that isn't like a good thing, like a plus.
What, to be able to shop online?
Yeah. Like just like having, like not having to manage like the storefront or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
Like just being focused all your resources just on like deliveries, right? You don't, you know, you use all this extra space just for like storage and stuff like that, and knowing that you only have to deliver, like I'd imagine there's probably some things that you guys just don't make anymore just because you can't. So like, you know, now you have this set of things and you can just focus on that and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, you know, is this like, you think this is like a good thing for like, you know, small business owners or startups like you? Like, you think you're just getting more business
right now
because everything's closed?
Yeah. For small business, for me, the online is like the right way to go. Like being able to, because once we get the online order, like everything is in details on our site. So like we give a time frame, like 1 to 2 weeks delivery and all that. So it's easier for us to like time it out and like be able to make the product. If we have it in advance, then that's great. It's just, sorry, something's in my eye. It's just, I think online is just a lot more efficient just because it's more convenient. It's easier to work with. I don't have to worry about the guests coming in and complaining or giving me a hard time. Like they already, when they go online, they see a photo, they know that's exactly what they're getting and that's it.
No taste test.
No taste test, no sampling, like none of that. And like that's another thing about like
sampling.
People come in, they're like, take a sample, and I'm like, and it gets to the point where I'm like, so you want to take your mask off so that you can put your mouth around this spoon in front of my face and then tell me if you want this or not? I'm like, no.
Wait, you have to like spoon feed it to them? Like that's
like we give them this little sample,
like the airplane.
So now it's like, now I'm like, there's no sampling. Yeah. It's not happening. There's no sampling whatsoever. If that's how
like, can I have
that? Exactly.
No. Like,
can I get the chunky sample?
But yeah,
that's crazy. And they have a sample. They have several samples, and they just walk out. They're like, "No, I'm good."
You know what? I don't like any of it. I'm just gonna get out of here.
There are tons of people that do that. There are tons of people who come in just for a sample, and then I'm like, and then they don't want help with anything else, and you're just like,
I mean, I used to go to the mall. I used to go to the mall and just take the food from all the.
Look at you.
And then go home.
That's why I used to love Trader Joe's. You ever go to Trader Joe's and you're just standing on the line and they have the samples and you're just like this and you're like, I need to get that. Hold on. I gotta get that really quick. It's important. Costco too. You walking through all those lines, you gotta go a few times to get the things you like.
Yo, Jen, you gonna be on any TV shows? Like, what's good now that this Sweet Euphoria thing? You know, you gonna be on any TV show? It's good.
Well, no, I'm not getting on any plane right now. I'm not flying anywhere.
You get on a train to go to the city.
Are state competitions like still a thing? That shit is still going hard. Like they're interviewing for people.
I mean, yeah, they're still interviewing for people. I mean, we got sent stuff to do a few things, but this was like a month or two ago, and like we weren't gonna. I will need because of work. I'm not allowed to leave the state. I can't we're not allowed to do any of that stuff. And
damn, they have that kind of power over you.
I mean,
you sure it's work?
It's either I go and then I have to come back and then I don't get paid because I went voluntarily.
And they say we're free. That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, no thanks. But I don't know. I plan on doing it once this is all over and I don't have to worry about will I die? I mean, we're not going to die, but you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm not.
You're not going to die?
Sure. No, I'm not. I'm in my bubble here. Call me Bubble Boy.
They're closing down restaurants at 10 now.
Yeah, I heard that. Cuomo. He's closing everything, bars and everything at 10 o'clock.
It's time.
All right. What else did they do? Did they restrict indoor? I heard he gave an update, but I don't know exactly what he said.
He said most of the COVID happens during inside activities, so we're only allowed 10 people at a time.
Isn't that what we were doing already, though?
Yeah, I mean,
it was it was a percentage of the capacity.
But I mean, he came out with something yesterday. What did he say?
As many as you can put in there where people don't feel comfortable.
Let me read it word for word. Hold on.
So, I go through Astoria, bro, and there's no chill in Astoria. There's a few strips down here in Brooklyn around our way that have no chill either.
That they're all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like people want this shit to be over, but they're just doing whatever they can, in a sense, just get away.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been to a few bars already.
I know. I saw your IG.
Yeah. I mean, I did the distancing situation. I wore a mask when I had to order. I was polite. I did what I was supposed to do.
The limit takes effect on Friday. Gyms close at 10. Liquor license bars and restaurants must close at 10.
Okay, I thought not the liquor stores.
Yeah, it's his liquor store. He just said liquor store.
State liquor license, bro.
He said liquor.
No.
Where are you? You're ordering booze at 10 o'clock? What's going on?
That's when the party starts. What do you?
Yeah, Jen. What the hell? You sure you're crazy, New York, bro?
Okay. For the folks that you all stay home all day, you don't know in advance that I'm gonna maybe drink some alcohol, so let me order in advance.
Sometimes I don't know how my day's gonna turn out. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Drink till 9:59.
What if we get a cure?
9:59 comes and you're just like.
Yeah,
sometimes I drink all my alcohol too early.
Where is it? They said the indoor gatherings were the major source of COVID. Indoor gatherings and parties, meaning the people who are partying without putting restrictions on the people who come. They said that is, I don't know how he knows that, but that's the spread.
I went to a Halloween party and we had to do a whole we did a whole temperature and everything just to get in. That was crazy.
Makes sense.
I didn't for a regular house party. I was amazed. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Okay."
I didn't go to a Halloween party, but I on Halloween I was in the city for dinner, and that whole strip was full of people with no mask, fucking partying.
People have been getting mad comfortable, son, lately. Way more comfortable.
Well, also on top of that, when Biden got reelected,
everybody got a pass.
They were partying, bro. They were partying crazy right there on Grand Army Plaza. Crazy.
Bananas.
Yeah, I had a huge brunch for that.
You said you had a brunch?
I had a huge brunch in my backyard already for like not a huge brunch, like it was 8 of us, and
it was dope. It was dope.
Oh, you went?
Fabulous. It was a fabulous brunch, and then we got the good news.
I didn't get invited.
Biden was president, and then that was it. And like we ordered twice from the liquor store. Like we had
at 9:59. That's what happens
with like
at 9:59.
There was so much alcohol. I don't understand. We went from everyone came in at noon, and then they left at like 2 a.m, and it was just like complete a bunch of wasted women singing Backstreet Boys.
Not a mask in sight.
No, I mean, no. When we got to my house, no.
The masks were here.
Uh-uh.
They
not
had
when we got to my house. No, not when we
they all had clean chins.
Not a temperature check in sight.
No. I mean, I had a thermometer. I was ready to go.
But did you use it?
No.
Not only did she not use it, she didn't invite the base either.
Listen,
I was disappointed.
It was a girls' party. Girls.
Looked like a lesbian, no?
Whatever. No, he didn't say I look like a lesbian. He said it looked like a lesbian party.
No, I said I look like one, but
yeah.
we could go with that too.
My Jared.
No, it looked like a lot of fun though. She's been stepping up a game. Although I think the base throws the best parties.
No, ain't no party like
your party will never be as good as mine, okay?
Okay, let's not get carried away here. I know you're the guest, but let's not get crazy.
We can challenge this.
Let's not get crazy.
Listen, all right, look, we can do a whole Thanksgiving Zoom, and we'll talk about, look at here on my dishes. Here's my place settings. I'm down. Let's go.
Bro, I'm gonna win. All you do is make cupcakes, bro.
Like, let's go. I'm ready. I'm always ready for a challenge.
I'll go to the corner store and buy honey buns right now. Warm them up.
That's your dessert.
Jelly-filled honey buns.
Jelly-filled.
Gross.
Microwave jelly-filled honey buns.
I only used to eat those when I was stoned out my ass. That was the only time I would eat jelly-filled donuts. I mean,
they were delicious. Which was the one that you wanted? The glazed? Always glazed. Sorry, Jeff, I don't have glazed, so I brought you two of the regular ones. So what does the future have in store for Sweet Euphoria now that you're riding this this wave? Are y'all planning for something specific? Are y'all just kind of like going with the flow?
We're just going with the flow right now. I mean, the whole goal was to open a storefront, but
time's a ticking. I remember y'all saying that shit when I first met you and you were 25.
Yeah, the whole idea is to open a storefront, but right now, right now it's just the online. Launch everything online, see where it goes. It's better to be able to reach everybody. Like, I don't know. Like when we look at because we get to view our insights and stuff like that. Like the people who like our products are people from California and like Texas. So like
they would be.
Like the people who are getting orders from are like people who are not from New York. So like it's nice to know that because if I had a storefront, then what? No one's coming to my store. Like I'm making. I know. Move to California. That's been a dream of mine for a very long time.
You looked around. You belong in Cali. You look like a Cali, a Valley girl.
I thought you were from Cali.
I'm from the Bronx.
You're better than the base.
She went to the school I used to teach at.
Yeah.
And it doesn't exist anymore.
They shut it down because of COVID?
No.
Because the school's bad.
Most dangerous school.
Yeah, she thug, yo.
Yeah, so yeah.
Charlie Baltimore.
It closed down after she stabbed the 15th person.
Yeah, I did that. That was me.
Mm-hmm, I did that. So that's just interesting. I mean, I wonder because it's like opening a storefront. It's like there's all the overhead and there's the rent and there's everything like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big undertaking. I wonder how things will end up after COVID when it comes to like rents, housing prices, things of that nature.
I mean, rent has been, you'd be surprised. Like I've been looking at like apartments and housing and stuff like that. Like, and rents have gone down in New York. So like, if you want to buy something now, you should buy it because it's crazy. Like almost $100,000 cheaper just to like buy something because everyone's moving out of New York.
Yeah, I would say New York is still crazy inflated. One reason is that landlords have all these artificially high rents that to the point that they would rather not rent a place out at a price that makes sense than to have the quote unquote value go down.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For renting it at a reasonable price. And I think that's going to hit a head at some point because a lot of landlords aren't getting the help that they need. These inflated prices can't last forever. I'm just curious to see how things will play out. You know, if there's going to be some sort of collapse of some sort, things of that nature. It'll be very interesting. I
think they'll give in, honestly, because you have to, like, a friend of mine, he lives on the riverside, like on those really nice buildings, and the rents are freaking insane. They are way too pricey. And he just got a bigger apartment for less than what he was paying for a smaller apartment. And because a ton of apartments became available, and no one's trying to move in. No one's moving in. Like 2-3 months, no one's moving in. The building's not making money. There's no maintenance being bought. They just want people to fill the spots now at this point at a reduced rate because they need to be able to make the money for the space. So, I mean, I don't know. I think some buildings, depending on like what's happening, they'll give in. Like for sure.
Do you think New York is dead?
Dead? No, I still think it's still going, but I think
You're a New Yorker.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, with the shutdown stuff, I do think it is gonna die. Like, come on, 10 o'clock, things are gonna shut down. People are no longer gonna want to come out. Like,
who's gonna buy the alcohol?
But nah, but I meant like more like long term because this is whole.
I mean, but that's the thing. We don't know how long.
That this is the end of New York.
We have no idea how long this is going to last.
Maybe like hopefully another year or two. Well, it depends.
Like, what's the point?
It depends on the cure. It just really depends how fast we get. I
mean, yeah, it all depends on the cure, but we have no idea. Like, why stay in New York City to do the exact same things you can do at a place where your rent is maybe 50% cheaper? Like,
you can make that argument all year round, 24/7 for New York since we were born.
Exactly,
but it's different now. Like all the things that make New York, New York, like all the museums, all the live events are like closed. So it's like a lot of people who have money, everything that they want in New York, they can't do. So like, there's nothing for them here. You know?
Yeah, there's
like I get that. Especially people with money. Like if you don't have money, like you're either leaving because you
that's
can't
why I feel
afford
so
it,
normal,
or you can't leave. Or you just don't have the money to leave, but it's like people who are here voluntarily who have options to leave, a lot of them are leaving. And it makes sense. It makes sense. I get it. But
tons of people
they're all going to the countryside.
They're going everywhere. Like the housing market in America right now is bananas in like the suburbs or like everything outside the city, like even upstate New York, Long Island. Like everywhere that's like around cities, the housing market's going crazy. Like, prices are going up out there just because it's a seller's market. Everyone's buying. So I don't know. We'll see.
Trying to find their escape home so they can get out of the city.
Yeah. And I think there's kind of like a shift. Cities have always been the places where people congregate, where ideas happen, where culture is like made pretty much. Yeah. But I think a lot of people are sort of reverting back to, I don't know. I just think this is kind of an eye opener. Like some people who really don't value that as much as they thought they did are like, oh shit, I actually want a backyard. Oh wow, I actually don't want to live around so many people. Oh, I don't want to deal with trash or rats and stuff like that. I don't want to deal with noise, So I don't know. We'll see. I like New York though, but
I mean, I love New York. I grew up in New York. The one benefit that I have in my apartment is we have a backyard, so we didn't really have to go to the park and get fresh air. We just walked into our backyard and sat outside for a while. Like that was the benefit. But not everybody has that benefit. They have to go out, and they had like for their mental health and shit.
And it's been so warm lately.
Yeah,
so you've been able to enjoy that way, way longer. We're getting our backyard is being done it's been like a few weeks. They've been chipping at it, so we're gonna have that available soon.
They're back at it.
Yeah, they're back at it, bro.
Oh yeah,
that's exciting.
Yeah.
So you're gonna host
We
the next
need
party.
a hammock. That's what we need.
I have a hammock. I will set that up.
Did you have the hammock at your all girls party that you didn't invite the base to?
Sorry, no.
And I can imagine the conversation too. They're like, "Oh my god, we're having a party. We're totally not going to invite the base." Like, oh my god,
first female VP, first female.
Yeah, that's what we talk
about. Female, yeah, girl power, woman's splaining.
Amazing. We talked about a bunch of crap. It was amazing. It was what we needed. It was what we needed to feel great about ourselves.
Sipping on wine, talking nonsense.
Did you bake?
God.
Did you bake for the event?
Did I bake for the event?
You're a baker, bro.
You had one job.
I made all the food. No. I made all the food. I did like bacon, French toast. I did. What did I have any sweets, Jared, for brunch?
Oh, that sounded good.
Did I have any sweets?
Bye, Ben.
Oh, Jared made butterscotch pie. And that was good.
Yo, did I make food? Pull that up, Jared. Pull that up.
Listen, I've been drinking. I had been drinking. I don't remember.
Today or right now?
All the time.
No.
Now, yo, that was the one thing, man. I had to take a brief break from drinking after drinking so much during fucking COVID.
During COVID?
Yo, it was just like, it was like an everyday thing. Because like my job, I already worked remotely. And then it was just like, I don't really have to wake up sober. I can sober up throughout the day. But I mean, it still hurts waking up hungover, man.
Were you taking shots?
Kill me.
You taking shots? You was like making drinks.
Making drinks, bro. Or just drinking straight liquor too. Just putting it in ice and just sipping on it.
Drinking straight liquor.
Food and liquor.
That's why I can't close at 10.
Yeah, because I run out of liquor at like 9:50. And then I have
at 9:50, that's it.
And then
people are gonna be out in the streets bored as fuck. It's gonna be a lot of goofy shit happening.
I feel like all that's gonna do is shift everybody's time to start going earlier, so we can crowd everybody earlier.
Yeah,
you don't think?
I think it's gonna bug the fuck out
afterwards.
Yeah,
more house parties, more illegal parties like in Philly.
Yeah, it's just gonna be. Yeah, it's just gonna be.
Start selling your cakes. New York do house party cakes, John. House party cakes.
New York is basically Pennsylvania, bro. They're gonna just buy everything beforehand and then party. Sorry. In regards to
no, I hope they don't create a day that no one could buy alcohol. Isn't that a shit in PA?
On Sundays.
God, that shit in PA.
I hated it.
It was the stupidest thing. One of the dumbest things. That and their dirty, terrible towels.
What? What was the last part you just said?
Long story. Terrible towels.
Okay.
Google it.
It's a Pittsburgh joke. They'll get it.
Alcoholic.
Pull that up, Jared.
Do I make alcoholic cakes? Like filled with booze, or like you mean like a cake that's in the shape of like an alcohol bottle or something? With booze.
Why would I want an alcoholic cake with no alcohol in it?
Like
booze.
I don't know any cake that's filled with booze.
Nasty.
Yeah, how does that even work? Like you cut into it and instantly like pours out everywhere?
Hear me out.
Okay, let's hear him out.
Hear me now. That would taste bad.
I know this person.
Okay.
Who makes cakes, and she takes the bottle, opens it, and pours it upside. She puts it upside down in the cake. So when you,
my man, how absorbent is this cake? Is it?
Wait, hold on. Let him finish.
Like a
wait, that's the whole story?
Kind of cake.
I
mean, any kind of cake can absorb liquid. I mean, like even when we serve things up, like we make a cake and we like put like a butterscotch that has bourbon and stuff in it. Like it's got a kick or something, but like a whole bottle of booze, that cake tastes like ass. Like I don't know.
Do you drink liquor for the taste, or do you drink liquor?
I would like to try it. I
would
love
to try it. You drink liquor for the ass.
Is what? I mean, I would love to try it just to see, because, like, I mean...
The cake or ass? No, I'm kidding.
I got Jared in the background talking about, what if it's Kahlua? So, like, maybe.
What if it's ass?
That's Jose. That's all Jose. Sorry. But yeah. I've been eating French fries this whole time. I'm sorry.
We know.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. It's on video.
It's
I don't care. I've been on television already. It's all right.
You're showing your culinary
several times. You've been
taste.
on Broad City too.
I believe you should put that. You should put that as like the
clip,
the intro.
What's Broad City?
It's a
like
show about women.
There's a show about like these broke girls. I used to work at this famous bakery called like Dominique Enzel, and every morning I used to have to go outside and be like, "Hi everyone, welcome to blah blah blah." Like, we're so excited to have you. It's just gonna be a few more minutes, but and all this crap. And then like in the scene, it's a girl with red hair who is plus size, just like me, in a chef outfit.
I'll tell you the real story. Finish, Jen. I'll tell them the real story.
That is the real story.
All right. That's it. You're done?
Go for it.
Your fake nice voice. Your fake nice voice is seamless. You did like, oh yeah. Well, anyway, these fucking people over here.
All right. So here's what. Here's what happened, right?
Go ahead,
so this is when I was living with Jen, right? And we used to watch that Broad City shit. So it's just a show in the city. Yeah, right. Whatever. So she used to work at that bakery and shit like that. So we're watching an episode, and it's an episode where they're making fun of Dominique Ansel Bakery, and lo and behold, somebody pops out in the chef hat, blonde white girl, doing the same exact gestures as Jen. And me and my brother just looked at each other when we were like, yo, they're making fun of Jen. Bro, that is you in Broad City. No ifs, ands, or buts. That is her. You cannot tell me that it's too much of a coincidence, right? That you're literally making fun of the same exact bakery that she works at, and then you dish out another version of her exactly like that, doing the gestures, the high-pitched voice, everything. That is you. I'll find the clip.
Somebody parodied you?
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I'm all about it.
That's up.
We're not at that level yet.
To be parodied. One day we're going to be parodied.
One day I'll have a meme. It'll be great.
But yeah, I don't know if there was anything else you wanted to kind of like share, any last words besides you doing your thing on your bakery stuff, and to buy shit from there, get cookies and shit.
What do you got to say to upcoming bakers like myself?
Upcoming bakers, do your research and get a lot of opinions on your food.
But what if I want to put booze in mine?
I mean,
no, don't do that.
Get a professional to really help you out on that. But
yo, so plug everything super hard. Plug
it.
I was like, go ahead, go on Instagram.com and go to Sweet Euphoria NY. Here it is if you want to see it up front.
Higher. Yup. Okay.
Sweet.
That's the new logo?
That's my logo. There you go. You can also go on Etsy. If you go to Etsy shop, you can find Sweet Euphoria as well. And you can check out all of the stuff that we can do, nationwide shipping. And yeah, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook. What else I got? I think that's it.
I can't wait for you to send us samples and shit like that.
I know. I will send you. You'll be part of my PR group, my PR box people, and I'll send you some cookies.
Spoons. I can't wait for you to invite us to all girl parties.
All girl parties. How about I just throw you your own brunch, and it'll be like the base brunch.
Hey.
There you go. There's an episode right there. Bring your
on TV done.
Yeah,
we're we are in